All right. Play the music, Gabriel. The show is starting. Yep. All right. Welcome to Pound It, episode 10. Yay! This is our live show. We're here in real life with actual people, people that we convinced to come out here and be a part of this thing. Gabriel, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Yeah? Okay, so this is Pound It, episode 10. I wrote down a bunch of discussion topics and a bunch of game shows for this live show because I want to make this a fun episode.
Okay, you controlled like most of this. Like I have no idea what's happening.
Yeah, so I made a bunch of big goofs that in the audience, some people are going to participate in this episode. And so you do not know who amongst them is a secret agent who is here.
I feel like it's Jenny. She's a producer.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. So let's just talk. Let's be normal, okay? How do you think we've been doing for 10 episodes of this podcast?
Fine. It's okay. Like I don't think we're at a point where we could just like have general people listen to it.
Yeah. There's
too much ego.
Well, this is the episode that brings it away. Okay, we're not going to talk about any like boring shit about like our process as artists or whatever, because that's boo. You know, who wants to hear that? I want to talk about my idea for how to make food always taste good.
All right.
Okay.
Let her rip.
So I consider it a food crisis. The fact that, I don't know if you have this feeling, but whenever you eat food, like the first few bites is really, really good. And then as you keep going with the food, it just gets awful.
Some people like the last bite the best.
I don't think so. I really don't think.
Like in a burger, like if someone took like the last piece of my burger, I would like kill them.
Wait, you really like the last bite? It's for me. It's
my
painful.
Mom has complained.
It's like a painful experience when you get to that last bite. Okay, for people like me, which I heard Skittles in the audience. I know there's people out there who are like, oh, boo, food gets boring after a few bites. I've come up with a solution. I've come up with a way food will always stay interesting, and that's the 3 bites recipe. So the 3 bites recipe is basically after every 3 bites of a food, you just throw something else into the food. So let's say you're having lasagna, right? Whatever you have in your pantry or your refrigerator, don't even think about it. Just throw it in there, and you've created something new. You know, you're gonna regain interest into that food.
Is that why you put goldfish in your omelet?
Yeah. See, except I broke the rule. The rule would have been I start eating my omelet 3 bites, and then after 3 bites,
it's over.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, I got the taste of an omelet. Now let me put some goldfish on this omelet. It's a new food. And I'm experiencing food in a whole new way. You'll never get tired of food.
I don't trust people that eat like the portions of their different meal like at once. Like they'll eat the peas first and then the rice and then their chicken.
Wait, that's kind of how I eat? Are you a messy? Do you stir it all up into a big shabab?
Yeah, I portion it so that I can have equal amounts on my fork and just keep eating it until everything is gone.
I want to see how many hands of people here, how many people think the 3 bites recipe is the new solution to all your food problem needs?
What if you ruin the food in the process?
No, the point of the matter, it's not about ruining, okay? You're thinking about this wrong because the food's already ruined by your 4th bite.
I'm just
What if
thinking.
you just cook less?
No, then you're gonna die of starvation. Yeah, there's no process to that.
They're trial run, and like you try it all together at once, and then it's like subtractive. So every time, like then you know from the beginning you start a little bit, and you start adding more to that.
You're getting too abstract for me. Let's say you're eating some chicken, right? This would be a restaurant idea. So you go to this restaurant, you order a piece of chicken. They bring out the piece of chicken. After 3 bites, the chef comes right back out, and boom, he just throws a bunch of.
Faster, and then you want to puke.
He pours macaroni on your chicken.
That sounds delicious.
And see,
The last bite is satisfying.
it will never end though. Food will never end. It just keep growing.
No, he's on.
So.
This is kind of wasteful.
Finishing is the satisfying part. The
Yeah.
middle part is the worst.
Who thinks finishing is the best part?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, we got two out of how many majority wins? I think I proved my
like the
point.
beginning.
Hey, this is how the election works. Okay, you don't vote, I win. Okay, let's do a mini game show.
Whoa, we're like
Episode.
7 minutes in.
I know. This is the Big 10 episode. We're not taking this lightly.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm ready to compete.
Okay, so with this game show is going to be called everybody shout at once, because everybody in this audience obviously knows. Guess that butt. All right, Gabriel, I'm gonna show you 2 images. One of them is gonna be a girl butt, the other one's gonna be a guy butt. Okay, and
I created this game.
You're gonna have to identify which one is which. Okay, here's the problem.
It's gonna pop up on screen. You're gonna edit that.
Yeah, I'll edit
You're
it.
gonna put butts in there.
So basically, I didn't have time to Google image butts. So instead, I had my lovely producer, Jenny De La Cruz, draw 2 butts. I told her to draw one that's a girl butt and one that's a guy butt. Okay?
Okay.
So here we're gonna show you.
Well, we study art, Alex, so we know the anatomy of butts.
Okay, so this is the first butt. Okay, everybody? Girl butt or guy butt?
Can I see the other butt?
No. You get this butt and this butt only for now.
That's a girl butt.
This is a girl butt. Producer,
That's just like a kind of
Well,
old
let's have a
saggy
discussion.
lady.
why do you think this is a girl butt?
It's a pear.
Yeah, because it's got that. It's very round. You know, the pelvis is really strong in this one.
Strong birthing hips.
Yes, exactly.
Producer, is this a girl butt or a guy butt?
Truth be told,
She doesn't even know.
both were female butts.
No, you spoiled it. You ruined it. Why would you say that for both of them? You ruined the bit, Jenny.
I think the other one's a girl butt.
Something tells me.
I told her to draw the same butt.
That could be a guy butt.
No, can you tell the nuances?
That could be a guy
A little bit
butt.
more,
I've seen a butt like that. I could bring up a
I'm gonna
butt
hold
right
both
now
of
that
these.
looks like that.
I'm gonna hold both of these up. Do you see the difference?
That one is just more decrepit.
I like that this one has like a little like, I don't know if that's a dirty smear on it or
No,
something.
no. Have you seen a butt?
What? Oh.
What the fuck is happening?
So, I have seen a butt before,
Yeah.
and yeah, I'm Alex.
This is clearly a girl butt.
So I think what really, just the curve of the, I don't know, it just, could we know whose butt this is?
Who do you have? Oh.
Okay.
It's Lazaro's ass.
So they're in the audience, and it's pretty defined, well defined. I'd like to congratulate you. How are you feeling tonight?
This has been asked like for the 3rd time already.
Well, how are you feeling after it's been like 7 minutes?
I feel like an ass.
Can you elaborate on that?
Production.
What?
We're good.
What?
I'm good.
Okay. How do you? Let's talk about butts. What is your butt look like?
It doesn't look like any of those. Fabian, do you like butts?
What?
Are you an ass man or a tits man?
Yeah, that's
I'd say
important.
I'm probably into butts. Wait, did you just say Fabian? My name is Alex.
Alex, I'm sorry.
Okay, well, I am into butts. Alex. Hi, Alex. I'm into butts. When I see a butt, I see humanity. I see life. I see a future.
Could you elaborate on those 3 points?
Well, when I was very young, I was birthed
Out of a butt?
out of it wasn't necessarily a butt, but just the perspective from which I unfortunately was birthed was very near, and so I just saw a lot of butt, and that's traumatized me, Alex.
Whose butt was it? Like your
And-
parents' butt, or like you had
So,
a bunch of brothers and sisters?
Strangely enough, it was one of those stories where it was a nurse. I think so her butt wasn't really exposed. It's just I just happened to see her butt, and it was a butt. I don't remember a lot.
You don't have to be vulnerable on the show.
I think we're all spanked as children. So. So
Raise your hands if you have been spanked.
okay, who has
In front of the camera.
who has been spanked as
I don't
as
know
a
if I've been
child?
spanked.
Okay, you needed to breathe, and so you were
You
spanked.
needed to breathe.
I don't think that's scientifically proven, but wow. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that was scientifically proven, but that's just like a lot of people. A lot of people have been spanked.
Right.
So how you feeling today?
Pretty good.
Yeah. Let's move on to another
We're
segment,
gonna eat
shall
this
we?
cake.
No. You do not control the show.
I can't control anything. Hopefully on like the 20th episode I get to do one of these.
So Gabriel, I have a question for you, a very personal question. Okay, this is very intimate. Okay, you want to like, because I think I'll really feel your answer if I'm touching you.
Oh.
Yeah, so now look into my eyes. Gabriel, would you have a threesome with me?
No.
I felt his honesty. Why? Why
No.
not? Why wouldn't? Why? What's not adequate enough with me?
I don't think you want a pee-pee up in your butt.
Okay, is it because I wouldn't go there? Is that why? Because I'm too hetero for you.
I don't think you'd be a little hoe about it.
You want me to be like all dirty and schmimey?
I don't think you'd please the third party either.
What? Oh my God!
I'd feel bad for them.
Gabriel, Jesus! I was not expecting this harsh of a response. What if I was willing? What if
At the
I?
end of tears.
Gabriel, what if I was willing to do anything?
You're not gonna get anything.
Wait. What if I was like, Gabriel, please, I will.
Who would have a
anything you
threesome with Alex?
Yes, I've got some fans.
It would be pretty funny. I'd do it for that. I'd do it for the entertainment value, but like, not the pleasure.
You're like laughing during sex?
Well, not laughing at him.
Gabriel, if we ever got in a threesome situation together, I think I would use that
I just
moment.
fell into this situation accidentally.
After you slip on a banana peel into a bedroom with me, with
Damn.
another woman, I would whisper into your ear and I'd be like, would you have a foursome with me now? I pop the question. I just keep trying to level up each time.
You already got a threesome with me at that
My
point.
thirst will never be quenched. I need to do everything with you, Gabriel. I need to experience a threesome, a foursome,
When would we stop?
an ice cream.
Yeah. An ice cream?
Is that innuendo?
Is that a porn term?
I don't know if I'd have a threesome with you, honestly, if I think about it. And it's not to do anything with like physicality. I think it's just intimacy.
I'm not offended.
I think I'm just too intimate with you already. You know, it's like that level of like.
Would you ironically have a threesome with me?
Yeah. I would definitely do it ironically. I'd do it if I could put a character on for the whole thing. If I pretend to.
What would be your character?
I'd be the pirate voice actor for the opening of SpongeBob.
Are you ready, kids?
I want to be like a 20th century feminist.
Like my mom.
Yeah, like Olivia's mom.
You'd want to be Olivia's mom in the bedroom. Here's a picture of Olivia. It popped up right there on screen. That was her right there.
I could get her right now.
Wow.
No, that's perfect.
I'll do the game show segment, right? I might as well. Okay. Gabriel Chess, are you ready for the game show?
Yeah.
Okay. So we got a scarf here. We're going to blindfold you.
Oh,
right.
I'm already half blind.
Can I have my producer come up here and blindfold Gabriel?
Of course.
Okay. So blindfold him. Okay, so this is the dating show. All right, so we're gonna have 3 contestants. It's gonna be like a Bachelor 1, 2, and 3 type of thing. And we're gonna have you each speak. He's gonna ask you and find out which one of you is his soulmate. Okay, so we're finding Gabriel's too true to be true, ×2 love here in the audience today. So who would like to come up and be the first contestant? Disguise your voice too. Okay, come on up here. All right, now.
Who would plop down like that? How are you?
I'm good.
What's your favorite hobby?
Just watching Netflix.
So you like movies and like series? So like, what are you watching nowadays?
I watched the James Franco marathon. I don't like him.
I now know who it is.
All right, thank you, Bachelor number 1.
Thanks, Olivia.
Thank you, Bachelor. All right, let's get Bachelor number 2 up on the stage here. Bachelor number 2, why don't you come over here and take a seat? Wow, you look very handsome, don't you?
You should have used gender-specific language.
I mean, this could be anyone.
Thanks, Lazarus. What age are you, and what do you prefer?
I'm 19. And I prefer myself.
Like your age group?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you go a little older?
Sure.
Okay. Okay, so we're like on a romantic date, right? Would you add like a third party?
No.
What about a double date?
That sounds fine.
Would it have to be like close friends, or like maybe like a nice couple we already met, or?
I mean, I guess it would have to be somebody that I know.
All right. Do you have a question for me?
Contestant number 3, thank you so much. Who's
They
next?
sounded beautiful.
Welcome, contestant number 3.
Hello, I am contestant number 3.
Oh, she sounds beautiful.
Thank you. How are you doing today?
I'm all right. I could use some vision. Could I feel how your face is?
Yes.
I feel like now that I'm blind, I can appreciate.
Yes, you feel my face.
Can you walk into my hands?
Yes. Face. How did it feel, baby?
You feel exquisite.
Thank you.
You feel like my mother.
Ooh, no. I don't think I can do this.
What? I meant that like as an endearing thing. Like, oh, As a kid, you know, I feel my mom because I was blind in the womb.
Oh,
I
that's
could
tragic.
feel her walls.
Was your mother a house?
Yes.
Okay, it's hard being a college student.
Oh, you're a college student?
Yes, I am 19.
You sound too enthusiastic to be a college student.
I'm 19.
Yeah, I like that. I like the realism in a partner. So what are you into?
BDSM?
I could get used to that, yeah.
Gardening?
You grow your own stuff?
Yes.
Tomatoes, what do you grow?
Yes, hands.
Yes hands?
Yes, hands. Weed too.
You grow hands? Is that, did I hear correctly?
Yes, that is what I said. I grow hands.
Is that a root vegetable?
Yes.
I don't know much about
Thank you,
gardening, I'm
contestant
sorry.
number 3. That was great. All right, Gabriel, who do you think was your lover?
I feel like I really connected with contestant number 2.
Contestant number 2. Wait, do you know who it is?
Yeah,
All right. Who are they?
it's Evan.
It's Evan! Woo! Yeah!
That was so weird. I felt really comfortable not seeing you guys.
All right. I guess you guys fuck.
Do we marry?
That's why it's called Pound It. Congrats. I'm gonna think back a little bit in my mind, and once I come up with your prize, you'll get it. That case for shouldn't bang the mic. Sorry. I forget
Later.
this isn't a prop. How are you doing, Gabriel? Me, Alex, ask.
I'm feeling hot now. This building's getting warm, or maybe that it was the scarf.
I think it's a planet.
Oh, climate change. You
I
want
want to get real political on this episode.
talk about climate change?
So yeah, I want to get really political on this episode and talk about climate change.
Okay.
So,
What's it changing into?
I think it's growing up. You know, it's in puberty stage right now, and it's finally becoming into a man.
Do you think it's
Or
homesick?
woman. What?
Do you think it's homesick?
I don't know. I don't know if climate change is coming home or not.
Who's its parents?
Jesus?
Just Jesus?
Yeah, just singular. Single parents is a thing. I mean, come on. I never planned an actual prize for the dating show. So
prize
I
is
guess
just a date.
what we're going to do is we're gonna reveal what that cake is for.
Okay.
All right? We're gonna do the pop culture segment of the week. I don't have music for that, but all right, so for this episode, the cake, we have special cake for a celebrity who is very, very warm and dear to our hearts here at Pound It. Someone who
okay.
we really care about.
They are a Minecraft YouTuber, and we want to give a big shout out to Little Allie.
Little Allie! It's Little Allie's birthday! Woo! For Little Allie, I know you're out there, and I hope this video comes to you somehow. Happy birthday.
We'll send you a wig in the mail.
I think my camera might have turned off one of it. Yeah, can someone check up on that camera?
They didn't like it.
There's a red dot on the screen. Press the red dot.
This
Okay,
is
now
so
it's
good.
recording this.
Okay, second wind. We're back, part 2.
Episode 11.
Episode 11. No. Back with our games, our goofs, our gaffs.
Was that the pop culture segment? Is that it?
That's it. It's just we're celebrating Allie's birthday today. What? Is that not
Who
good
is
enough
that?
for you?
Minecraft YouTuber.
She's a Minecraft YouTuber. It's little Allie.
And we're wishing her well.
How old is she? How little is she?
How she's older than us, probably.
22 actually.
See, I knew it.
How is she little?
I think it's time for us to have a little break, a little break show. So it's
show.
break time. Just get really chill. We're gonna discuss like small philosophical topics. I wanted to ask you about O.J. Simpson because I think that's a very philosophical conversation to have. Do you think O.J. did it?
What, like the philosophy of OJ?
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
What's your
He
proof?
got away with it.
What's your proof, huh? The glove does not fit, Gabriel. Did you not watch the court case?
What glove doesn't fit a hand?
He went like this and it didn't slide all the way down. You can't equate unless the glove fits.
No, if the
Yeah,
glove
no,
fits,
that's
then
incorrect.
You must acquit.
Okay, if the glove does not fit, you must
I'm
acquit.
gonna kill all this.
I swear, I'm a big OJ fan.
I like orange juice too.
Yeah, okay, that's my next thing. Why did OJ play football instead of like being a sponsor for orange juice? It's
If
so
it doesn't
correlative.
fit, you must acquit.
If the glove does not fit, you
No,
must
if it doesn't fit.
Wait,
The
it's
glove
not.
was never mentioned in the sentence.
If it doesn't fit, you must
If
acquit.
it doesn't fit, comma, you must acquit.
Well, they're referring to the glove.
Yeah,
Can you use that phrase in anything?
You're an OJ expert now. Why don't you come on here and talk about OJ for a bit? Everybody applaud for OJ expert.
You're a resident OJ expert.
Okay, so how did you start falling in love with OJ, the OJ case?
When I was in high school, I was assigned an episode of BuzzFeed Unsolved for a class, and so I watched it, and then the next one on the queue list was O.J. Simpson, and it was midnight, and I was done and tired, and so it just went to play, and Ryan and Shade told me everything.
So, from your OJ expert knowledge, I have to ask you, do you think O.J. Simpson did it?
If it doesn't fit, you must acquit.
Yeah, I personally think he did it. He's a murderer. I mean,
Did he write a book, like saying hypothetically how he do it if he did do it?
That's the best thing.
Like, if I did do it, this would be how I did it.
How closely did it line up with the actual timeline?
He just does the same.
He says exactly what the police thought.
Yeah. You're making a lot of transformations, Alex.
Yeah, I'm making a lot of transformations. I'm a woman now.
You've always wanted to be changing and like getting better.
Thanks. Now, Gabriel, I just want to ask you how you doing.
I'm doing
Okay. So you're fine in general? All right. Now, Gabriel, I see you said you're a little hot, but you're wearing a short sleeve shirt.
Yeah. So I it's kind of helping, but not really. And I'm wearing this scarf.
I'm not hot.
Are you cold?
No, but I think we should really part this cake. Unfortunately, we don't have any utensils for such an event. So,
I think you're using your fingers more than the paper.
I know we have a hungry audience out there. All right, who wants the first slice? I knew you did. Thank you, bachelor number 2. Who would like the next slice? I'm thinking it's you, bachelor number 1. Oh, yeah.
This is like a public access show.
No, you're keeping that. Give me the mic. How are you gonna take off the jacket? Jenny! Jenny, oh my god. What a disaster. No, use a butt. Jenny? Alex, use a butt.
Stay in frame, guys.
Oh man, I had a brain aneurysm for the last 5 minutes, and I thought it was okay.
Yeah, you're good now.
To just grab into this cake with my hands, but now I realized the wrong I've done. And
Was it good?
talk about like something stupid that's happening in your life. It's time for let's see how long it takes to get addicted. So, you know how people say nicotine is very easy to be addicted to, all right?
Is that a callback?
Yeah.
Nicotine.
They say, Gabriel, that it only takes one cigarette to get you addicted. So that's why I brought... Wait.
We're gonna smoke right here, right now.
That's why I brought a leather jacket to show how cool I am. You know, like, I can fight this. And then in here, the deadliest weapon of them all. It takes one cigarette to get addicted, right? So I'm gonna put it. Oh, don't breathe this in. Oh, let's see how long it takes. Don't breathe this. Don't breathe this.
Woo. Oh, don't breathe this. Woo. Don't breathe this. Don't breathe this. Don't breathe this. Don't breathe this. Oh. Don't breathe this. Deleted email smoke.
I didn't plan this bit through. This bit was very half planned. It was half baked. There's many stages of this bit.
Baked.
Maybe instead of cigarettes, you should try foot roll-up.
Whoa! There we go. That's our advertisement.
Roll up a fruit, not a blunt.
This is what real cool people look like. I'm so sorry. This table's a mess. This show has gone off the rails, Gabriel. Okay, so let's just have regular discussion now, okay? This is the wind down. The show's about to end. Differences between a cat person and a dog person.
I mean, we've talked in the past how people are more like dogs and people are more like cats.
Yeah, and like, do you think like people who like cats more are more prone to be... Okay, so there's this whole idea, right? I had a conversation with an Uber driver once who was like, he was so against cat people. Like, he was like, I think like he was dating someone who's a cat person. And so he, like, I went in the car and he was like, you a cat person or you a dog person? He asked me straight up. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm a dog person. He was like, good. And he started telling me about like how cat people are like these isolated, or not like isolated, but like, you know, there's this coldness to it, right?
You don't need to do anything for your cat.
Yeah, like your cat kind of purposely ignores you. You know, it's like when you buy a cat, you're not buying it because you want the love and affection of a cat. You're just it's this weird other thing, right? It's like, sure, cats are cute and everything, and they're furry and they're fun to pet, but it's like it's this much more tough individual personality in a cat than in a dog. 100%.
When they love you hard. There's no going back. It's not like a dog. Like, you know a cat is going to stay loyal.
Well, that's interesting. So do you think there is, for cat people, it's more of a climax of this love?
I don't own a cat, but I am a cat person.
Okay.
It's more or less.
Come on down,
Offended.
talk about it.
You know, people say that if you like own a dog and you're just like a guy, or like you just own like a big dog, like a Labrador, you're like more responsible because you have to be.
Do you want to talk about the sexism involved in cat imagery throughout art history?
Well, let's do that.
Because we can talk about that. Back in the olden days, old male painters would depict women with cats as symbols of wantonness or blatant sexuality. So like a prostitute would be with a cat, or like an undesirable woman would be with a cat. And then there was a painter named Celia Bow who painted women with cats, but it was more empowering.
Ironic.
Yeah. And then there's like Alice Neal, who was like, this is my cat, but she's my power cat. And then we have now, with the Women's March, we have the cat hats, which are symbols of empowerment. So the cat is really a founder of modern culture and feminism.
How is the cat like a sexual symbol? Like, is it
Because
like when a cat
witches.
is in?
No,
right.
because they're symbolic with witchcraft.
Is that really why?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah. In the olden days, when you wanted to get rid of a woman, you'd just be like, she's a witch, and they'd burn her.
Yeah. I've owned like 15 dogs in my lifetime, but no cats.
I've owned many cats in spirit. Like, I feel a connection. I've owned one dog, but I feel like every cat I meet, I'm like, I see you.
Why? That's discrimination. You don't see the dogs,
I see dogs.
but you're not gonna be like,
I see dead people.
Well, my question is this. With dogs, right, do you feel like there's a lacking of connection between you two? Do you feel like it's a surface level friendliness? What makes cats so much more deeper of a relationship?
I don't know. I just respect the history of cats more. Dogs have their own interesting history. I don't know it as well as I do with
Fido,
cats.
loyalty.
I don't know. I'd have to research. I'll get back to you on Monday. But I feel like just cats and I have a level of understanding. They look at me and they're like, yeah, that's Olivia. We know her. She's weird. And then dogs are just like, I'm a dog. Feed me. You know?
Oh, that's interesting, actually.
Do cats just have like a
Like,
neural
I have a dog.
network?
His name is Andre. He's a great dog. I love him. But he's not a cat. I had a cat for a little bit that lived in my garage. I couldn't keep it because my mom was allergic. His name was Chris. Every time I go in my garage, I was like, hi, Chris. And Chris would just like nuzzle up to you. Cutest thing. And I knew Chris.
Where's Chris?
I don't know. We gave him. We couldn't keep him.
Something you said really sparked something in me, which was the idea that dogs are, dogs are just being dogs. You know, there's not really, it's not about the connection for dogs. It's very selfish almost. People usually say this about cats, but think about it. Think about a dog. A dog always wants you to care for it. Mm-hmm. It's obsessed with you being there for him.
It's like a baby.
It is. It's like a baby, and in that sense,
Submissive.
isn't there like this it's submissive. It's like almost, it's this bubble like that a dog needs. It's not a connection. It's more like you have to provide. You know, is that a level of like dog people? I don't know. I'm just spouting thoughts.
Yeah, that goes with the responsibility of owning a dog. Like, owning 10 dogs is like...
Owning 10 dogs is a feat, and I respect you.
Yeah,
Do that.
but you can easily own 10 cats, I think.
You could, die if you own 10 dogs. I mean,
Yeah,
honestly,
I mean, yeah.
They can overpower you. They take over.
They could jump on you.
But if you own 10 cats, they're probably just going to leave you alone.
Well, thank you very much for coming up.
Thank you.
So Gabriel, now we have to end the show. I feel like I've dominated this show so far. This has been a show like a dog.
I love it. I don't have to do much.
I planned this thing. I tried to make it as weird and exciting as possible. I want Gabriel to get more to do in this show, you know. So this is your time, Gabriel. Woo! Gabriel.
Yeah.
What's on your mind, huh? What do you want to say about on this episode?
We shot a film together.
Sushi! Sushi! Sushi!
You like that?
Oh yeah, we
Today.
did today. So we're kind of exhausted.
That's why we have all this good equipment.
I mean, I'm happy that I wanted to do this Pound It I would have done it without, even if we weren't doing it, I would have asked for you to get this equipment. Once you mentioned that we could do a live show for this thing, now every time I come to Baltimore, I want to do a live Pound It.
All right.
I want to start getting used to doing a live show or something like that. I think it's fun.
Definitely. And filming anything, I think.
Yeah, it's like, I love it. I love it.
It's a very weird experience. Like, I felt like we were co-directors.
Yeah.
Too.
But yeah, we shot a film. Well, you want to tell what the film was about?
It's about leaving college. It has a lot of heart.
It's crazy. It almost makes no sense.
I think it was very good to work with friends and film something for once, and we were all very focused on it, and I'm very happy that it turned out kind of good, and I want to edit it as soon as possible.
The best thing to take away from it is the fact that working with friends.
Yeah.
It made it fun.
I hate working in the studio alone. Like, I'm trying to avoid that with like every assignment possible. And painting is like the worst with that. You don't paint.
So, should we end this with a rap?
Oh my god.
Do you want to return back to that? Well, why don't we have Fabian Villa come up here and do a freestyle rap for the show. So Fabian is a music producer and writer, and I want you, Fabian.
I think the best thing that we were working on a song earlier.
You want to do the song?
And I think.
Oh my.
It reveals our beliefs, our radical.
Your genuine political opinions.
This is not real beliefs. This is Fabian.
Well, you guys are embarrassed.
Alex called me in. Alex was like, Fabian, can you help me write this song? And I was like, as a writer, I'm like, I always like a challenge, and I was like, well, I don't really stand for this, but if this is what you're about, Alex, I will take the challenge. I will help you write a song about. It's best if we do it as a duet.
Okay, yeah.
And
I'll do the chorus.
Fabian's like ruining me right now, but
this is it's very conceptual.
Yeah, it's in its working stage.
Should we get someone to give us a beat?
Okay, yeah.
This is Leanne.
Leanne, come on here. And everybody applaud for Leanne.
Stop with that baby. Stop it.
Right now.
You gotta keep that
baby.
Keep it.
Keep it alive. Say no to abortions. Say no. Say yes to my emotions. Yes. I'm saying say no to abortions, but I'm going to keep that forward motion. Thrust. Dum. Keep it alive. Thrust. Boom, dum. Don't let it die.
Dum. Don't let it die.
Jesus once told me, don't touch those condoms.
He said, it's better without condoms. It's true, I said. Word. Yeah. Word.
Yeah.
So I just like to remind everyone. Thank you, Mother, for I guess not aborting me. But if
you could,
it was your choice.
Well, wait.
I mean,
I don't see how this is offensive at all.
I'd like to reiterate that this song conceptually it was all Alex. We were hanging out.
All I did was I gave the first line, "Stop that baby," and then created the rest.
He wanted it to be this way. I didn't know that he worked for these organizations.
Yeah.
But beware.
I'm a sellout. What can I say? They paid me. They paid me good. Thank you everybody for listening to this Pound episode. Thank you for watching it and watching the whole show. Thank you to everybody here in the audience who watched this thing. How did we do as a live show for first attempts? Just give us feedback right now.
That was amazing.
A big thank you to myself for producing this episode.
B-.
Content.
I'm always happy to talk about feminism and cats.
Woo! All right. So I think that works.
All right, let's sign off.
Do a dance number.
Everybody in the audience, get up and shake your booty to the classic song of the show. Favorite? Wait.
Wow. See ya next time.
And chocolate and more icing.
Goodbye. Sayonara.
Come back now, you hear?
It's been C.